Card Game Federation here with some sweet videos that were not a part of the live stream from our recent Lord Slug tournament. It was a heck of a time. I have not had fun like this in a minute in one of these tournaments. We're usually on edge. We're usually thinking about really important things, win-loss ratios, make a top cut, all that fun stuff. It was one of the first times we ever got together to just have fun. It reminds me of the days before the game was over and we used to have weekly tournaments, with our locals. It was a lot of old times, in a bad way too. It hit us that we've actually over a year with the same Premier set. We're like, dang, that's the longest lull the game's ever had. You're about to see a fairly exciting match between CJ and Andrew. Both of them are playing not their normal decks. Andrew here uses this as sort of in his opinion, this is what he tells me, his second tier Gohan deck. It's not his highest level for this. Looks like CJ's going to go ahead and win this one. By the way, we never actually seen this particular red Relentless Broly, and this is, of course, from Vengeance Broly. From the Vengeance set, rather. Broly's always out for Vengeance. Okay, an early game red relaxation out for CJ. Now he's got to plan that bottom of the deck. Oh, that's not fun. It looks like he has a Dragon Ball in his hand? No. It's a Face Crusher. Okay, he's going to leave that on the bottom of his discard pile, which I would. It's a fantastic card for what he wants to do. It goes over to Andrew. Andrew's going to go ahead and power up his guy. He's got his 3 cards. In any given scenario that is not enough to go in on, he's going to go ahead and leave. Really? He's going to leave that out there as fodder to be banished for the mastery in case CJ goes in on it, which is fairly expected given the potential card advantage out there. Well, let's see what he do. He's going to put up a little bit of extra power.
We'll enter.
Okay, as he's just going to resolve his one entering, he's going to... He's going to go. They're going to both activate. He's going to go and relaxation, snag that Face Crusher. Andrew's going to go ahead and banish the top card to get his +2 on his physical attacks. Fantastic. Got that perma buff out there. You never really think about it. Buff you can't lose. It's neat. CJ might have opened up with an Unleashed, but he might not.
What? God damn it, Bobby. I'll start off with his physical.
All right, he's going to throw his level 1 physical. Not going to miss out on it. I don't blame him in the slightest. He ends up revealing these ones, Face Crusher and this one. He's going to force Andrew to banish the top card with that reveal.
It's going to be a physical for just 4 stages.
Okay, and it's a rather small physical, and I would say that Andrew can afford to take it unless he's got some energies that I can't see. Wow, he's going to stop it with Blocking Hand early. Gets his 2 power stages, raises his anger 2 levels. That's still my favorite block in the game, aside from maybe Hybrid Defense. Okay, he's going to use Gohan's physical. He's going to rejuvenate a card. He's going to raise his anger. You hit 3 anger, and it's another small physical. So they're trading tiny physicals back and forth. Hey, Joey, if you're watching this one, I never noticed that you, in certain ways, had similar level 1s between the Gohan and the Broly. That's interesting. Or at least they feel similar. Okay, it's back over to CJ's action. Let's see if he's going to try to hit him with that red static shot. I want to say I saw an energy block in Andrew's hand, but that might have been this last turn.
He's already got the W.
Okay, he's going to hit him with the red static shot. As you guys know, this one's a 5 life card energy with no prevention. Ooh, time! Ooh, that might be the reason that Andrew did not take a severe beating. Ooh, he's going to throw Red Gambit, and that's going to go ahead and throw away MPPV capability, but he's not going to need it because he's going to shoot up to level 2, and he's got CJ open for a decent amount of damage this turn. Now, he has used up several of his cards, so he's not going to be able to duplicate and, be able to keep bum rushing him, but he can get in a few good hits. Now, Broly, as you recall, when you level up, he forces you to...
8 stages.
Nice. That is a wise plan. Take his AT away. So he's going to finish resolving the damage off the Gambit. There you go. The Face Crusher takes all of the damage on that one. And then remember, when you level up, you only get half your power stages on that one because Broly does that. Unleashed is good. He's going to go ahead and snag something. Now, his level 2, if I'm not mistaken, can help to wipe the board. But in my opinion, it's not going to be of any real use, as I do not foresee Red Ruthless Gohan needing much of a board to be able to function. So we're going to see what CJ is going to go for an attach, because I'm not familiar enough with red to know. It might be just that one physical block that boosts up your energy attack damage. Gonna find out.
Where's this card?
You know, you use your deck all the darn time. You play with it all the time, and then somehow it ends up that way. You can't find a very simple card.
Was that your first attack?
Okay, can't make it out because of specialized art, but he's gonna go ahead and attach it.
Forgot I had prevention out here.
Sorry to say, all the custom promo arts. You got Andrew as well. He also couldn't see which particular one it was. Now, hold on, I'm gonna get up from my desk and I'm gonna look real close. Physical combat, yeah, red reverse. I thought it was that card. So it's the one that boosts, amps up his energy damage. One of the stranger cards I would say out there.
Physical for 6.
Okay, he uses Gohan, level 2 physical, rejuvenates time. Time ekes its way back into the deck. Boo. And then CJ is going to soak up a little bit of damage. Oh, that's right, I keep forgetting. CJ can't attack back, so he can't trade any damage. He is going to use his level 2 power, forcing Andrew to banish a card. Andrew passes. He's out of actions, it would appear.
Save that, right? I should save this.
I'm not sure if CJ has anything in there he could do that would, have any kind of effect on it with timeout.
That's it. I will go ahead and stop it with deterrence. Let her do level.
That's not
I'll throw a wall breaker on you.
energy. I will banish the top to make it focused. If it's
Nice.
under one, I raise
Fired
my
off an
one.
energy and use the mastery to go ahead and convert this son of a biscuit to be focused, so it is going to shoot through time. Does a small amount of power stage damage. And then static shot turns off endurance. Magnificent. That was incredible. CJ, you have my hats off to you, buddy. You managed to get an attack through when I did not see a way, and I forgot that Red Relentless has more capabilities than I recall.
Now, your level 1 does not add any hits, right?
I don't foresee Andrew having any other moves at this point. Unless he's got something I can't see. I think it's just a physical block he's holding. Oh, if he's going to reveal for the mastery. I was going to say he reveals, places the block at the bottom of his life deck, and uses dig.
Oh, I would see.
So it's a 6 power stage hit. It's not really about the amount of damage he ends up taking, because it's very minimal, as you saw.
Physical, I may reveal 2 attack cards from my hand to draw a card.
So far, everybody's gave up MPBV. That means that we get to, he could have them both jump up and just, but he's not gonna.
So that's good.
Oh, wall breaker falls on me. Mildly hit me with one. Yeah, it was something big enough.
A second unleashed. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I got a Jim Ross's. Oh my gosh! He's got Tree Mine out! He could break him in half! Something like that. So, 2 unleash, 1 combat. The magic is flowing, I tell you. And then reverse, unfortunately, does fall off him, but Tree of Might's out there, and it shall be out there forever. And despite having very low ability to, have actually do any kind of damage, look at how CJ's moved. I tell you, CJ's a better strategist than I give him credit for. We do not fight nearly as often as we should.
What you gonna do? You're not gonna use drill to hit me back?
Let me lower my anger 3.
Hit you with a cinch up for 5.
All right, now CJ's going to go ahead and commodify his anger and go ahead and rejuvenate 3 life cards by reducing his anger 3. I always wish that anger resource decks were ever a thing, despite all that emphasis early on in the game. It just never really took off, or at least it was too rare. But it is super duper neat to watch it play out. Andrew's probably not going to be able to go in on this one because he can't press enough of an advantage. Looks like he's got packing a power punch, a heel kick, all fantastic equipment in any other circumstance. He's going to pass rejuvenated Gohan's power punch. I did not see yet what he's holding on to. Is it a mule kick?
I know, right?
CJ over here got another red relaxation out, and they're both marveling at the, how he got that out just in time.
I hit you unstoppable, unpreventable, all damage. 7.
Enter. When entering, create.
That is okay, because you can throw it back at me.
Ooh, you got a red static shot with the, woo!
Oh, look at what
Nice.
else is gonna happen. D-bag moves.
I'm gonna start off with his
Alright, we got
physical.
shenanigans. He's going to throw his level 3 physical. I remember it's like a 7 power stage physical.
No, 3 times. Andrew. I drove 3 times.
I'm gonna start off
It
with
was just like, I don't want to show up today.
this physical. I'm gonna banish the
Ooh,
top.
he's going to hit him with a red aerial assault instead.
Next,
He's
I'm
going to
reveal
banish that
combat
card from his
for
life deck to
anger.
make it focused. And that's impressive.
I'm gonna F as well. So 3,
Wow, F to
5,
F.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo!
Beerus just consistently kills
10 power stages! Dizzying! That's one of the heaviest hits I ever saw when everybody was... Oh, confrontation, nice. Alright, let's see what he's got going on here.
Oh, yeah, well, I was going to say, I think we haven't yet? Huh? We haven't marked that yet?
That's a tough choice. Face Crusher's low priority, in my opinion. So is Shoulder Grab. Yeah, Static Shot's really the only dangerous card. Well, not only, but the most dangerous card in there by far because it turns off Endurance. Everything else, you could just sort of wing it if you got it. All right, and that was Andrew's action. It's going to go back over to CJ. CJ has a couple of different moves up his...
Turn after winning the die roll, and what do you call it?
Oh,
Oh, I remember hearing about that afterwards, about CJ hitting the Unleash, a pair of them afterwards. It's nice to come back and actually see it. You know those old 90s CD covers where they would have silly things, you know, those rap albums? I could see CJ holding not 2 pit bulls, you know, one in each hand, but he's got 2 Unleashed cards, but still holding them in that posture. He's going to hit him with, let's see, a Face Crusher. No.
It's a physical for 4.
He's throwing his Broly level 3 physical. That's right. Nice. Ew. And it's going to hit, and it's going to be unmerciful. The damage is incalculable. Andrew has taken a devastating blow. What is he holding? Oh, it is a mule kick.
I was telling Chris, I can't believe we actually still have the same set we had.
So he's got his level 2 power, his mule kick. He's got a... Yep, I was going to say, it's actually not a bad move at all here. And then it ends up amping the damage, I believe, or forces out a crit. Okay, he goes back over to CJ. CJ has lots and lots of offensive options at this point. Andrew's in a bad spot because he's got no power stage to soak up damage. He's only got the 1 block left. All right, here comes out the shoulder grab. He's going to raise his anger one, which is fantastic.
Oh, my bad, it did. I forgot about that part.
Okay, so they're just making sure to... If it wasn't change, it doesn't change the game state, it's fine. CJ is going to go ahead and get it with the... Right, for having a total of 3 anger because Andrew did lower him, so it just keeps him at 3.
I'm an A. What would the damage be?
Oof.
6. I'm gonna be
Because
4,
Sosa and his crew were
7,
here, Seth was here.
8.
The only
11.
one that wasn't here.
Wow.
James, dude, my
11 power stages. Woo!
Now,
Oh, it's just a
we got James.
block, for goodness sake.
Yo, Seth.
No Sosa in the Utah crew.
Oh, if only. I want so bad.
No Seth.
How much?
I want to beat the shootout with those guys.
5. And then on the hit lower anger one.
Sosa and his giant hand.
Wow. So he's going to go ahead and put out a red power lift, does a minor amount of damage, but it might be enough to help reduce some of that monster AT. It's not a bad strategy overall.
Let me do this.
Yeah.
And then it's got a physical floating for a stop on a physical. I don't know if CJ's foolhardy enough to punch through this one.
And on the hit you lower.
Will you?
For mastery, if you didn't already.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so CJ has some choices to make. He's going to go ahead and do Skull Crusher, and we're going to see what it's going to do.
Oh, the classic beating on the window kind of thing.
Wow. Now, I vaguely remember that the Skull Crusher would make you reveal blocks, and I'm mixing it up with that red physical. So it's nice. You got a red physical attack, so you can keep on that pressure. Fantastic. Skull Crusher, if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't do a whole lot. Yeah, it's old James out there talking in the background. The camera got moved and it just hit me. That's me. That's me brushing past the camera on the day of.
I'll Gohan for 4.
3, 4.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
AT
You know,
plus
I hate to
5,
say I call all these the zinger. I know that isn't red zinger,
so
but every time I look at this,
No
that's all my
endurance.
mind goes to for what it's called.
7.
Oh, whew, hits it with a monstrous no endurance hit. It is monstrous. Andrew's taking beyond critical damage. I would say that's the kind of damage that makes you rethink your whole strategy.
Yep, I lowered.
I will lower my anger 2 to rejuvenate 2.
Pass.
Okay, so Andrew is passing, and that is the end of that combat. See, CJ has a lot more reserve. Me, I would press the attack, use up all the cards in my hand, end up in a pickle. Okay, Andrew's going to go ahead and wisely put away that sphere, rejuvenating and ending his turn. Hands it back over to CJ. I'm not sure if I'm seeing more offensive opportunities because of the alt artwork and newer cards. Sometimes I don't see all the details. Whoa.
I'll start off with his
Combat word declared, and then it goes over to CJ to open up, and let's see if he's going to open up with a Broly power, if he's going to save it.
start off with this physical. When I perform it, I'll banish the top.
Wow, he's going to use Red Relentless to just turn it into a focused physical, and that is fantastic.
Styled. I'll lower my anger 2.
Somebody had 3 turn dead draws in a row.
Wow.
I'm in C.
D to C.
Is that a heel kick? A fancy heel kick?
5, 8.
Woo, with all of his bonuses and buffs, he's got an 8 power stage physical from doggone heel kick. Jeez.
Confro.
Ooh, Andrew gets a confrontation out. But I don't see him being able to do anything but mildly slow CJ down. CJ still has plenty of offensive options, and I'm not sure what Andrew's packing for defense if he took that big old slug to start with. Okay, CJ's going to resolve that one, put that silly card back in his deck, and then he's going to go ahead and get ready to continue his offensive. So near as I can tell, he's got either 2 or 3 offensive options to go. Now, I don't remember all the text of Broly's level 3 physical, which you'd think I'd remember because it was tattooed on my DNA from living under the reign of terror, but I don't. So I know it's a 7-stage physical. Oh, there he goes. He's going to throw his level 3 Broly. Most likely trying to decrease the... Oh, wow. He fulfilled the obligations to be able to draw a card on it. That's wild. No prevention. Ah, what a miserable hit. Uh-oh. Andrew, if we were playing Killer Instinct, you just went into danger.
Mastery.
Okay, he's gonna mastery. Hey, given the situation, yeah, it's the wisest move. He's gonna throw a red power lift. Oh wow! It's gonna go ahead and be stopped by this physical. It's gonna cause Andrew to lose stages, which come out as boom. And then there is a floating effect of that block, but I don't think it's gonna help because it's a red static shot, and it is 5 life cards, no prevention, and I don't know if Andrew's gonna survive it. Oh, he's got what 1 life card remaining? Dizzing. Oh man. See, the wise thing to do would be like, yep, power lift. Well, no, he still has the same. It has the same floating effect from the previous power lift, so it might actually be wiser to throw the shoulder grab first. Yeah, because aerial assault gets stopped by it, so CJ had to sacrifice it. And we're gonna see, is CJ gonna do a reveal and throw the mastery? Not reveal. No, he might. I'm thinking of Andrew's mastery.
Go on.
So let me forgetting Relentless is different from Ruthless.
For 4.
Okay, he uses his Gohan level 1 power. He does a little bit of rejuve, and I think you guys saw where this is going. there is no more. There we go. CJ does a quick rejuve too, and Andrew draws out. He just took too much damage too quick, and it was all over.